Hi guys, it's January 8th and 9th, 2022, and we're back at it in the garage working on the 33 Hot Rod. Been a bit of a pause through the summer as we put in a pool in the backyard and all through COVID and work at the dealership. It's just been very busy. And then Christmas, etc., the grandkids, man oh man, just hard to find time. We decided now, we cleaned up the garage, we put the car back in its spot so we can work on it. So the plan was then to start at the back of the car because there's just too many little things that need to be done before I can do the alignment and then put on the rims and tires, make sure everything is jake, and then start bolting on the body parts because we are in the home stretch and that's what today's about. We'll give you a bit of an update on what's going on. So there it is in its position of work, and as we walk around you can see we have to do the fenders, and I still haven't been able to figure out where to drill the holes for the headlights and the side panels. So I don't think I can do that until the fenders are on. I may have to actually put the headlights in the fenders. On the inside of the car, the seats are bolted down, the seat belts are in. We're just going with regular lap belts. We've omitted the Factory 5 harnesses. Of course, the dashboard, all the gauges, all the switches, everything is working. We're all good in that regard. Speakers are in, all the wiring is done. But what's not done is some of the stuff around the back, and I'm going to show you that now. So, of course, there's the Infinity Box system, the rear cell, and the in-motion cell. And the in-motion cell is for power windows and stuff. And, of course, all the wiring for the back half of the car and the interior, because of the suicide doors, starts in the back of the trunk and works forward. And then some of the wiring comes down this main harness that you can see right here. It's not too thick, but it's a bit jumbled at the bottom. But it has the marker lights, brake lights, running lights, signals. It's got the trunk, backup lights, stuff like that. So we figured, what the heck, let's just get all the parts together and start at the back of the car and just work our way forward, because essentially everything works and we're just buttoning things up now. So we started with the taillights. There's a bit of a challenge to start with. There's a 3-pin system, 3 bolts holding on, you can see inside there. And of course, it only came with 2 on each light. I don't know. Never fails. So had to jerry rig another stud and put it on. Slightly different size, but it worked. I tapped it and made it work. Anyhow, they're in. They're nice and tight and solid. They work. Tested them with a 9-volt battery, and everything is beautiful. So that's going to work. Got the other side in too. Now, license plate for these cars. Much as I hate it, we have to put a license plate on the back at least. So, given that I've got a Clarion system up front, I went with a Clarion backup camera, and they create a very nice metal license plate frame. Fits a Canadian plate, which is good, and it supports and holds. It has a couple of lights here for the license plate, and also has the camera built into it. The wiring is shot up through the front to the trunk floor. And now the project is to get a harness that all of this will connect to, so I can easily disconnect this stuff if I ever need to. And that's what I do. So there'll be a little soldering and harness making going on here. And that's what we've accomplished. It's taken fully a day and a bit to drill the holes and get everything lined up and drill the holes through the trunk so that this was centered in the body and get it at the right depth that I liked. Deep enough that I like the recess, but far enough out where the camera isn't shrouded by the fiberglass body, because I need to get a good view. My guess is I'm not going to be able to see what's behind me in this car anyway, so the camera is going to become invaluable. I've got an override switch that I can flick it on and see what's behind me anytime when I'm driving forward. So there's that. Anyhow, they're installed. Everything is nice and tight, mounted. Now it's just some wiring. We'll get to that. Hopefully get that finished today. and we'll start moving forward in the car.